Hello everyone, welcome back to episode 3. Their unexpected visit catches me off guard. Mother, father, I greet, leading them to the living room. Then my mother says, as she takes a seat, her eyes searching the house, searching for them. Before I can explain that he was in the bathroom, Jungkook walked into the room, his expression mirroring my confusion. It seems he wasn't expecting them either. I wonder what this surprise visit is all about. Jungkook's pure after finishing my shower, I walked back to the living room only to be met with my unexpected sight. My mother and my father sitting on the couch, their eyebrows pouring in confusion as I glanced at them for an explanation. But he simply shrugs, indicating that he is just as clueless about their visit as I am. What could have happened for them to show up without informing me beforehand? Mother, father, how are you? I asked as I approached them. To mask my curiosity with politeness, Jungkook mother beams, pulling me down to sit beside her. Is something wrong? I asked, a hint of worry in my voice. Of course, nothing wrong. Father, assure me your mother wanted to see you and I had something to discuss, so we decided to visit. I nodded, though my curiosity remained before I can ask anything else. Then stands up. I will be back, he says, giving me a quick glance before heading towards the kitchen. I watched him disappear before turning back to my parents. I missed you, Jungkook. How have you been these past few days? Mother asked, her tone gentle and full of concern. I'm doing fine, mother, I replied with a small smile, though I'm not completely healed yet. I am getting better. Past 2 months, I have spent most of my time at home doing that, and that helped me feel at peace. Being surrounded by nature has been calming, and cooking has become a surprisingly enjoyable activity. On days when I don't have much to do, I find myself waiting for Taehyung to return home. If he is late, an uneasy feeling creeps in. It reminds me too much of what happened to Han Sung. But overall, I'm improving, and that's what mattered. That's good to hear, mother responded. A polite smile, he offered them to my parents, accepting them with gratitude. As they sip there, quietly get up from my seat and make my way to Earth. Sitting beside him, he looks at me slightly puzzled, but I ignore his questioning gaze. I know my parents didn't come here for an casual visit. There is an underlying reason. If they bring up something unexpected, I want him to be my side for support. Jungkook, my father, calls his tone turning serious. I straighten my posture, preparing myself for whatever he is about to say. As you know, I have already transferred all the company. You, as the owner, however, considering your current state, appointed a co-CEO to handle the daily operations. He will take care everything, while you only need to make final decision and signed important documents. There is no pressure for you to actively run the company right now. I just want to inform you, blank processing his was. Should I start going to office from tomorrow? I asked hesitantly. Father shook his head. Of course not. Jungkook, you can go when you feel ready. Until then, the co-CEO will manage everything, including signing contracts temporarily. Relief washed over me. Thank you, father. I just needed some more time. I understand, Jungkook. Take all your time you need. He reassured me. Satisfied with the conversation, my parents prepared to leave, but before they can, I quickly stopped them. Stay for lunch, father. You can go later, I offered, eager to visit. After exchange glance. They nod in agreement. What would you like to eat? I will cook for you. I asked, excited at the prepare a meal for them. Mother looks surprised. You are going to cook for us? Yes, I have been learning recently and I would love to make something for you. I admit eagerly. Anything is fine as long as you cook it, she says with a smile, though I can't hide my slight disappointment at the vague answer. Sensing my reaction, she quickly adds, how about cooking the dish you are best at? Everyone has that one special recipe. Her suggestion makes sense. If I cook something I have prepared the most, I will feel more confident. Okay, I will start cooking now, I say, standing up. I will help you. Mother offer. I quickly shake my head. No need, mother. I want to make it myself. Jungkook, Taehyung, will you help me in grabbing Taehyung's hand? He looks startled, but when I stood him up pleading, showed him a pleading look, he quickly nods. Yes, mother, I will help Jungkook. You should rest. He agrees. Mother hesitates for a moment before relenting. All right, if you insist, I flash a small smile before pulling Taehyung towards the kitchen. You want me to help, but I can't cook, Taehyung says as soon as we are alone. I know, I plunged. I just didn't want mother to help. You didn't have to do anything. He nods and I focus on cooking since I am still my best dishes are vegetable salad and pot chicken soup. Taehyung seems to enjoy them, so I hope my parents will too. Taehyung helped me cutting vegetables while I and the rest when the meal is ready. After setting the table, I go to call my parents while Taehyung arranges the plates. Mother, father, lunch is ready, I announce. They join us at the table and I nervously watch as mother takes the first spoon of soup. Her eyes widen, making me panic. Is it not to your taste? I asked anxiously. What nonsense, she exclaimed. This is delicious. I see them off before heading back inside. Finally, feeling exhausted, I collapsed onto the couch and quickly drifted off to sleep while Taehyung watches a TV show. A week later, Taehyung came home from work and immediately says, Jungkook, pack your bags. I blink at him, confused. Why? Where are you going? You are going to stay at our parents' house for a few. I have a business trip. I will be in Japan for about a week to attend meetings and check on medical before before our hospital make a purchase. It's not you to safe to you stay alone, so I will drop you to at our parents' place before my flight at dawn. I stared at him, feeling a pang of disappointment. A week without him. Ever since we started living together, something between us shifted. I feel that easy around him, sleeping in the same room. Has helped with my nightmares and even because my parents will take care of me too. Different, suppressing my emotion and nod and quickly I just hope he came soon. Thanks, baby. Things has been better in past 2 months. It's hard to believe, but it's already been that long since the incident with Hansang happened. It's not something we can forget easily, but slowly we are coping, especially Jungkook. He is getting better with time. I have finally settled into a job. I don't have to search for long since my resume is clean and my experience added abroad added. When I applied, the thought of spending a week without them. However, I can't leave him alone in the house for a week. I thought a change of environment might, which is why, instead of asking our parents to come, I decided to send him there. Let's get going then, I said, picking up our bags and heading out. Jungkook locks the door and keeps the keys with him before following me to the car. The drive to the airport takes about 45 minutes, but I had planned to drop Jungkook off on the way. I need to reach the airport by 4 to complete the check-in process on time. Being early is always better than rushing later. Taehyung Jungkook called out a few minutes into the hum, keeping my eyes on the road. I want airport to to the airport. He requested make me glance at him for a few seconds before focusing back on driving. Why? I thought of dropping you off on my way. How will you go back then? I asked, confused. I know, but I want to stay with you until you leave. And don't worry about the drive back. I know how to drive, you know. I glanced at his last words. Of course you do. Then can I? Okay, if that's what you want. I don't see any reason to refuse. Thank you. He murmurs, and Jungkook remains still staring out the window. Then, when we reach the airport, I park the car and take out my luggage and inside and sit in the waiting area without waiting for my flight announcement. Jungkook, do you want anything from Japan? I asked, thinking maybe he would like. So now, no, I don't need anything, he replied softly. I will just wait for your return. I will turn to look at him. I turned to look at him. He is staring down into our hands, his long lashes casting down shadow on his cheeks. I have never really thought of him romantic way before. He was my brother's lover after all, but now he is my husband and I can't deny how beautiful he is. His round face, small ears, innocent eyes, sharp nose, and his lips. His lips are. What's wrong? He pulled me from my thoughts, stuttered, feeling embarrassed. You will call me every day, right? He is small, almost hesitant. I will assure him, even if I get make sure to call at least once a day. Just then the announcement of my flight echoes through the speaker. I stand up, grabbing my bag. It's time, Jungkook. I will get going now. Drive back safely, okay? I will call you when I land. Jungkook stands up with me, nodding, but before I can take a step, I feel arms wrap around my wrist, my body stiffened in surprise. Jungkook. I will miss you too, Jungkook, I say softly, and I promise I will come back as soon as I can. Slowly I hand and wrapped them around him. His body fit perfectly against mine. As we embrace each other, the warmth of his presence lingering even as we pull away. I will go now, I say gently. Jungkook nods, forcing a small smile and waves at me with one last glance at him. I turn around and walk towards my flight. After hours of travel, my plane finally landed in Japan. Exhausted, I grabbed my luggage, booked a taxi, and headed to. When I reach the hotel, I collect my room key from the head straight to the room. The first thing I do is take a long shower, letting the water wash away the exhaust of my journey. Once I'm done, I grab my phone, call Jungkook. After a few rings, he picks up. Taehyung, his cheerful voice make me smile. Hey, Jungkook, I greeted, lying down on the bed. You landed safely? Yeah, about an hour ago. I just got to the hotel and took a shower before calling you. You sound tired, he says, concerned. I am. I gone. The flight was long. What about you? Did you reach home safely? Lunch. That's nice. I guess you wouldn't miss me. Have him to keep you company. That's not true. He pouts. I will miss you even if I have the world with me. He's just keeping me busy. While you return, my heart fluttered at the word. But I shake off. I know, Jungkook. I'm just joking. After a few more minutes of talking, I check the time and realize I have a meeting soon. I will call you again later, okay? I have to go now. Okay, he says softly. I will wait for your call. The next 3 days pass quickly. Our work goes smoothly, and to my relief, we finish everything 2 days earlier than expected. In the afternoon, I take some time to explore the something for him. He said he didn't want anything, but I want to bring him a gift anyway. After searching for finally find the perfect one. By the time I return to the hotel, my team is already waiting in lobby. I quickly grab my luggage, check out, and board the flight back home. After hours of travel, I finally land in Korea. We did each other goodbye, and we are given 3 days off before our next shift. Since I didn't tell Jungkook about my return, no one is here to pick me up. I take a taxi to my parents' house. As the car stops in front of the. Taking a deep breath, I press the doorbell, and now, as waiting for the door open, a strange nervousness washed Jungkook's POV. Who could it be at this late night? Mother mumbled as she get up from the couch. When the doorbell rings, we are sitting in the living room watching some TV program after dinner. It's been 5 days since Taehyung went to Japan for work, and I am staying at our parents' house that day. After sending him off, I arrived here early in morning, surprising my parents since we hadn't informed them beforehand. Seeing me arrive with luggage without Taehyung made them worried, but I explained everything, Taehyung's work trip and how he. I'm glad to be here. I can't help but miss Taehyung. I have been living with him for 2 months, but he has huge difference in in my life. Losing the person I loved felt losing a part of myself, but Taehyung helped me move from He is nothing like handsome, even though they are twin brothers. Their personalities are entirely different. Taehyung is calm, understanding, thoughtful, and caring. His presence along is healing. In just 2 months, I have become so to him that being apart feels strange. These past few days, I have been counting down until his return. Every day he calls me, and that's the only thing keeping me sane. Just 2 more days, and he will be finally back. Jungkook, mother, you wait here. I will go and see. Make her sit down before getting up. My hand moved very soft for our parents, our family's pet, whom I have been playing. He is small, playful, and mischievous. Yes, but I love him. These past days he had made my time here a bit better. When I opened the door, my heart stopped for a moment. Taehyung stood there smiling at me, my eyes widen in shock. There are still 2 days left before he's supposed to return. He didn't tell me anything, not even when we talked this afternoon. Jungkook, Taehyung, I stumbled forward, throwing myself into his arms, wrapping my hands around. Taehyung stiffened in surprise. I heard a tug as on the floor, but I didn't care. I didn't care. I wrapped my leg around, locking my feet together. He immediately holds me to from me falling. My eyes sting with anxiety. Taehyung, Jungkook, what's wrong? His voice is full of concern as he gently rubbed my back. I set my head against his neck, unable to say anything. There is nothing wrong. I'm just overwhelmed with happiness. Mother, what happened? Jungkook, who is? Oh, Taehyung, you are here. Taehyung, yes, mother. Work got over before time. He is still standing at the door, and I saw no sign to getting down. Taehyung, did something happen to Jungkook? Mother, no. Taehyung, he was fine all these days. May be just surprised and emotional seeing you. I feel Taehyung. Mother, come inside. Taehyung moves to put me down, but I tighten my hold, refusing to let go. He stays still, not forcing me. Father, I will get the bags. Taehyung, you just go inside with that assurance. Taehyung carried me inside. Taehyung, where is his room? Father, the one on the right side. Follow me. Has June. Father is leading the way while carrying Taehyung's bag. Father, do you want dinner? Taehyung, no, father, I have already ate on the flight. After a few seconds, I hear the door closing. Taehyung takes a few more steps before sitting on the Taehyung, Jungkook, is there anything wrong? I slowly put from his neck to look at him. His eyes hold concern and few stain of tears behind my ears. Jungkook, I missed you. Taehyung, a tear escaped down my cheek. Taehyung, I missed you too. Jungkook, but I'm here now, aren't I? He wiped my tears away gently. Taehyung, sorry for not telling me I was coming earlier. I wanted to surprise you. Jungkook, that's fine. Your plan worked well. I just Taehyung placed me on the bed and walked towards the table with his bag. Where his bag is, he bends down and lifts a small carrier. When he turns, I see a tiny, adorable puppy inside, curiously looking around. Taehyung walks back and unzips the carrier. The puppy immediately jumps out, and I scoop him into my hands. Jungkook, Taehyung, what's this? The puppy is soft, chubby, and beyond cute. Taehyung, a present for you. I got him from Japan. I stare at him in surprise. Jungkook, you brought this for me? He nods. Jungkook, but how? Is it even possible to bring pets from Japan? Taehyung, yeah, I paid extra for transportation, followed all the procedures. Jungkook, so he is. Yeah, he is yours. Jungkook, why did you think of bringing him for me? I had told him I don't want anything yet. He brought me something so precious. Then when we talked on the phone that first day, you said you liked Perry a lot, but once we returned home, you wouldn't have him anymore. So I thought, why not get a pet for ourselves? We will be with you all the time, and you wouldn't feel alone. When I saw him at adoption, Jungkook, thank you to him. I love him already. The puppy for soft fur thing. What do you want to name him? I think for a moment. Jungkook pup. Taehyung pup. He sounds surprised. Jungkook, yeah, he is like a baby. I new addition to our family. Taehyung smile. Taehyung, that's cool. I like it. Jungkook, wait, why didn't mother and father react when they saw the puppy? Taehyung father was going to ask, but I signaled him not to ruin the surprise, and now in understanding Jungkook is sleeping. Taehyung traveling is tiring. He stands up. Taehyung, I will freshen up. I am feeling sleepy too. He went to washroom. When he returned, he is wearing only around his waist, dyeing his hair. My heart escaped a beat. I look away as he changed into nightwear. Then where does Pup sleep? Jungkook, maybe inside the couch. They have arranged a bed for Pup. Before coming back to me, we turn off the lights and lie down beside each other. I move closer, placing my hand on his torso without hesitation. Taehyung wraps his arm around me, pulling me even closer. A warm feeling spread through me, smiling. I snuggle deeper into his embrace before drifting into sleep. Tomorrow we go back home to be continued. So everyone, what do you think about this episode, and what do you think what is gonna happen next in Taekook's life? We will let you know in the next episode. Hope you will enjoy it. Thanks a lot for loving it. Bye bye. Love you. Bye.